If you haven't been to Sydney, look at how handsome these guys are. So this is where we are. So we're gonna head up this way and see where that leads us. Let's see whether that would take us to the tower. I think we just find our friend here. It definitely gives you a nice view of the city, and it will be very nice if we just able to get up there and experience those views. All right. But it's definitely late evening and most people are closing work. Very interesting. That is cool. Absolutely cool with all the lights. So as you know, there's a light festival starting over here, especially this weekend being the fourth weekend of it. So a lot of places they're still starting up, and this street looks absolutely very pretty, absolutely nice. I like it. You know, the rain's telling me otherwise, but I'm refusing to give up. I'm not gonna let the rain control what's gonna happen here. Very interesting, but it's just mainly bars and restaurant. It's just mainly bars and restaurant. That's what's out here. So we are gonna get up there. We're gonna get up there and see where that takes us. So this is where that leads to. It's covered on one side. I better get on this side, but that's where that leads to cross the road. Look at that sunset, guys. How is that for a sunset? Absolutely beautiful. Nice sunset, beautiful. You have to come to Sydney. All right, how is that for? We keep on exploring. So it's late in the evening over here, and being weekend, everyone's just starting to have a feel for their weekend and start enjoying themselves. So I don't think I'll be going out because it's really not my scene anymore, to be honest. Like, you know, night clubbing and all of that stuff. I've hanged my boots. I have retired from it. So the only way that I would be actually that I will be going on a nightclub or something like that, unless somebody come visiting, then we will definitely go and do it. But otherwise, no, we're not gonna go clubbing anymore. I'm done with that kind of stuff. But anyway, let's get up here and see what's up here. Let's see what's up here. What's up here? Very cool. Walk along here, and hopefully that will lead us to the tower. I'm curious whether we'll be able to get up there. Absolutely curious. But people are just finishing up. It's late evening. Late evening. Absolutely wonderful. So on the other side, that's where my hotel is. Definitely not far away. So what I might do is walk across and see how far away it is from my hotel. That leads on to George Street, I believe. See, this is what I mean. When you look at these alleyways, it just reminds me of New York. You know, it reminds me of New York. It looks like New York a lot. So I was lucky enough to go there in 2013. For the first time, so it was a great experience. You know, America is nice, but I don't know whether it's a country that I would prefer to live here in Australia. I enjoy living here. There we go. What a nice vibes. Absolutely nice vibes. I could live here quite easily, to be honest. But I would say, what I noticed is that things are a little bit more expensive over here than places like Brisbane or Melbourne for some reason. I don't know why yesterday I bought a drink. I don't know, some extra $3 or $4 surcharge. So it was a little bit unnecessary charges if you ask me. But again, I suppose the wages has to meet the living costs in this city. Kind of justifiable. People out there doing their thing. That reminds me, in England, they had this place, I think it was called Hippodrome or something, back in the days. And to go in there, you have to be on the queue for like about 2 hours to get in. And when you get in there, it wasn't the best. It wasn't the best experience for me personally. So my experience of that wasn't the best. So it was an absolute complete waste of time to queue outside. And London being London, it's so cold. And then you get in and it's like, you know, why did I even do that to myself? So that's why I said, for me personally, I've retired from going to clubs. Unless someone come visiting in Australia and they want to go out, maybe I will consider it, or like my birthday is coming and I've got Julian coming to visit. So we'll definitely do that. How you going? So yeah, we'll definitely do that. You know? What was that, sorry? Hello. Look at these handsome guys. If you haven't been to Sydney, look at how handsome these guys are. Very handsome, good-looking roosters.
Look out for men.
Definitely. Yeah. What are you looking for?
We're looking for men.
Oh, they're looking for men, and he's looking for Sheila.
Correct, Sheila.
But hey, I'm not looking for men, but I'll tell you, these guys are very good looking.
Give it our business card.
You know? Hey, you give them your business card. All right, man, have a good one. Nice guys, very nice guys, absolutely nice guys. But hey, they're into me, but I don't roll like that. Sorry. I'm all straight. Oh my! But I enjoy it, you know. They're good-looking guys, well-groomed. You know, I like men that, you know, take care of themselves. You know, if you can't afford it, why not? Like a war memorial for the Anzacs, I believe. And that was definitely about the Korean War. Or Korea, but that's us. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. That is neat. When we came out today, we were not actually embarking on going to the tower. Since I saw it, it sparked my interest, and I really want to get out there and see it. And that's what that looked like. Right here. So it's just late evening and we've been to that building as well. So let's keep going. We've been here early as well, but that's what it looks like in the evening. Absolutely a delight. Look at where we are. How cool is that? Absolutely beautiful. Very nice. A lot of nice eateries, a lot of bars, restaurants. And this structure behind me over here, I've seen it on a video, excuse me. My my lunch that I had like about some 5 hours ago is still wanting to come out. So now we've been at it for 5 hours, but we'll trim the videos into half-an-hour videos and probably make them 2 videos instead of 1. So if you're only seeing this part of the video, so we're almost at the end of our videos. And this is what's up here. I'll do a quick fan and we'll carry on. We keep going. Absolutely keep going. I think we just find our friend here and we're gonna see if we can get up there. We'll see whether we can get up there. But this here, all I see is just a luxury shop all over the place. You know, Louis Vuitton, Dior, Chanel, you know, Bulgari, you know, the perfume fragrance. And yeah, a real luxury. Absolutely beautiful. You know, if you've got some dough, here is definitely a good place to come and spend some. It's very beautiful. Absolute delight. I have a feeling that the tower is accessible through one of these buildings, but I'm not sure which building it is. So I might need to ask some people some little bit of questions on how to get into it. So I spent a little bit of time trying to find how to get to the Tower Bridge, but it is really a hidden gem because you can't actually just walk to the tower. So apparently there's this bridge here that you can see right here that goes across the street. So we need to go in there and then go to the second level and then walk across to access the tower. I like it. Beautiful. And we're just gonna go to level 2. But as you can see, it's really nice in here. Very, very nice. But we want to go to level 2, which is up this way, and then we can find our way to the Tower Bridge. And once again, you got like a different outlet. You know, all the big name brand, Dior, you know, Louis Vuitton, and all of that stuff in here. Prada, you name it, they're all here. So David Jones, just in case you're not from Australia. Basically, they have a different boutiques, and each part of the shops actually represent an entity. So you might have like let's say for example, these guys are doing fragrance, and they will do the likes of Creed Aventus or Bulgari and all of that stuff. But anyway, I noticed this tower is Westfield Tower. But hopefully they don't give me any problem. I'll come back to my story. I hope they don't give me any trouble because in Geelong, they didn't like me filming in there.
So you can actually, if you want to.
I'm actually just in Geelong, so I thought I'll see what else Geelong has to offer. I didn't want to just say, oh, this is just Geelong. They also got a Westfield, it's a nice Westfield. But this is what we're looking at from this end. All right? So people are just down there doing their thing. And this is just an air bridge that actually just goes across the street. So this is how you access this place. If you try to walk around and try to find a way to get in, there's no place. So Westfield do not like people filming. So it's $70 per person or per adult. But since that's $70, I did a similar experience in Melbourne. And that video I paid, I think it was $40 to get up there. And the amount of views that I get did not justify all the effort, the editing, the filming, and then also the money spent to have that experience, and people didn't watch it. So that being said, I can't justify spending $70 and then only to turn around and find out that people didn't watch this video. I've already spent for my flights to come here, 3 nights for my hotel, which is another commitment there, and that was $1,000, almost $900, $300 a night commitment. So it's not that we can't pay for it or we don't want to pay for it, but I think for the experience, we've already spent enough money, so I can't justify spending another $70 to go up there. So once the channel is grown and people are watching the videos regularly, I will be back in Sydney and I will definitely go up there. So I'm a little bit hungry. I'm gonna get me some souvlaki and eat that, and then I'll head home. All right, let's get a souvlaki. The day we came along here, so you guys had a good feel for what that looks like, but this is what it also looked like at night. So everything just lit up, you know, it's absolutely beautiful. It looks like some people are still trying to make it home from work, So it's just 6 o'clock in the evening, so it's still people trying to get home. So when you look at it, most people will just probably finish at 5 o'clock. But also it's close to everything, and people probably just having a drink before they get home. Man, I love the trams. You know, whether it be Melbourne, it doesn't matter where I go. I just love trams. You know, they're the coolest things ever. So earlier we got into one, as you know. So that's just me. I love my trams, or I love the trams, should I say. And we're just gonna head over that way and get home. All of that, just restaurants. And that's just the Woonden tram station, but also the train station is just right here. So this is where we're staying. Now, there's some massive fireworks going on here. And that's just my hotel where I'm staying. You know, fireworks going off. I don't know why and what the celebration is, but it's very interesting. That brings us to the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of the videos. And if you do, don't forget to give it a like and subscribe for more. And I will certainly see you on the next one. Bye.